So we're now going to have a look at some fractional equations. Now you'll see there's a difference between these two here. This only has w over 2 as the fraction, whereas this one here, the whole of this left-hand side is the fraction. So let's have a look at what we would do differently in these questions. I'm going to go straight to balance method for each one. So let's just say this equation out loud. W divided by 2, add 8. So the last thing I did was add 8. So the first thing I've got to do is undo that. So I've got to take away 8 from both sides. So I'm left with w over 2 on this side, and then 3 take away 8 would be negative 5. Now I want to end up with just w. So this is w divided by 2. I need to do the opposite. I need to use my inverse operations to get rid of that 2. So instead of dividing by 2, I'm going to be timesing by 2 on that side. I need to times by 2 on this side. And so that's negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. So w equals negative 10. So now let's have a look at this second equation. So put my line down for balance method. Say it out loud. X take away 3 divided by 4. So the last thing that I did was divide by 4. So the first thing I'm going to do is undo that divide by 4 by doing my inverse operations, and I'm going to times by 4. So I've got X take away 3, and 8 times 4 is 32. And then now I've got X take away 3. I want X, so I need to get rid of that take away 3 by doing the opposite and adding 3 to both sides. So X is 35. So you're doing things in a different order with each of those equations. Let's have a look at two slightly harder ones. So this one, balance down. Say it out loud. 2x over 7, add 2 is equal to 12. The last thing I did was add 2. The first thing I'm going to do is take away 2 from both sides. So that's going to leave me with the 2x over 7 is equal to 10. Say it again. 2x divided by 7. The last thing that I did was divide by 7. So now I need to undo that by timesing both sides by 7. So I'm going to get 2x is equal to 10 times 7 is 70. I want to know what x is. 2x means 2 times x. So I need to undo that by dividing by 2 on both sides, and I get 35. And the last one, balance method down. Say it out loud. 7x minus 5 divided by 10. So the last thing I've done is divide by 10, so that's the first thing that I've got to undo. So I've got to times by 10 on both sides. So I'm left with the 7x minus 5 on this side, and 10 times 10 is 100. Say it out loud. 7x take away 5. So the last thing I did was take away 5, so now I need to add 5 to both sides. So 7x is equal to 105. And I just want to know what x is. 7x means 7 times x, so to undo it I've got to divide by 7. And if you need to do a little bus stop, you can. How many 7s go into 105? 7s into 1 is 0, 1 left. 7s into 10 is 1, with 3 left. And 7s into 35 is 5, so x is 15.